Looks Joey, you look like a daytime like shock jock guy.
Joey looks like he works for Stern in like 1996.
I don't know what Stern you guys were watching.
No?
I don't think so.
You actually look like you sell pills.
I do look. I killed Mac Miller with fentanyl.
You look like
I look like.
Yeah, you look like a pill salesman that was exiled from Pittsburgh.
Well, I just woke up. Yeah. This is what happens when I'm forced to re-record a podcast.
And I wonder why we're re-recording. Somebody to our far left, kind of maybe. did a bad thing on the last episode. We literally can't release it because I want my friend to stay on the streets.
The problem with this is that we're making it sound worse than what it actually was.
It was horrible.
It's pretty bad.
You did a horrible thing.
I woke up the next day and I rapidly realized what had happened. John was like, "What are we doing about that episode?"
Yeah.
And the whole night you were gaslighting me. Joey's gaslighting me.
Joey's such a bully.
Joey's like bullying me about he goes, "Tomorrow, what are you going to do with that episode?" Yeah. And I'm like, "I don't know. I have to think about it, man. That was a lot. I don't know what I looked it up. It's a federal crime."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Joey goes, "So tomorrow, you're going to tell me you're not putting it out. So you're not going to think about it." He was like all pissed off. He was like an angry "You're not thinking about it. You already have it in your mind. You're not putting it out."
I think it should have been. I would have risked it. I was the one who would have gotten in trouble.
But you have a death wish.
Yeah, you're insane.
You really want to be taken. You want to be taken into custody.
Yeah,
it's like a fetish.
Joey wants the picture of him with the bulletproof vest on in the jail.
Like
you want the perp walk.
I want an Eric Rudolph perp walk. They put the vest on me.
You want that sick sweater they gave Koberger. Yeah. That green.
I want the anti-suicide vest.
The anti-suicide vest. I wonder if they sell those at like A&F.
That's what it is? I thought it was a bulletproof vest.
No, that's for suicide.
That's cool.
How to be bulletproof? There's like guys in prison with
guns.
In case
why Gary Y happens to him on the way to jail or some shit.
But what type of hitman would just shoot him in the chest? You shoot him right in the fucking head. Anyway.
You're a psychopath.
Anyway, we had a really rough... I'm going to release the Patreon where we are chastising Joey for his criminal ways.
Yeah.
But I literally, it's unusable, the public one. Maybe there's like 30 minutes that I could put out at some point, but like we talk about this specific entity for too long. It's impossible to edit around. And then I just know even if I did somehow figure out a way to edit around it, people would call the place.
Oh, yeah.
See, Devan is under the impression that the listeners are a bunch of snitches and they're going to listen and hear and report us to the FBI.
What they're going to do
is account for 4,000 people.
They're going to think
most of them aren't, but some are. You know my DMs? In the insanity in my DMs now? I'm getting calls by some crazy lady in the middle of the night in my Instagram. You know when they call you on Instagram? We're not even friends. She calls me. I look at her page today. It's just a bunch of the background of every picture is a Confederate flag, and there's a child on the floor. There's always a child on the floor.
Oh, it's what they're gonna do is they're gonna call the place because they think we're gonna be like, yeah, dude. Like, good job.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to be like a big, Howard Stern's penis moment. and it's just not going to be good.
Not even that. He did it on my phone, too. I'm
that's the best.
Terrified.
The best part is Devin's going to get a knock from the FBI.
Well, it was spontaneous. The actual criminal part was spontaneous.
It was such a nice, funny prank.
It was
call.
great.
And then
it was really
great.
great.
Took it 0 to 100 in half a second.
Yeah. There's something wrong with your brain. There's something where there's...
I was drinking.
It's truly crazy how quickly you go to that.
It's
you think
wild.
It's totally okay. I looked it up the next day. I told 5-6 people about it.
Yeah.
People that have been in podcasting for a while and they've done some crazy things. They've had some visits by the FBI. Mm-hmm. They go, that would be absolutely insane of you to post. You'd be a complete idiot.
It'd be funny though.
It would be, but I can't. I want Joey to be my friend for my rest of my life. I'm not trying to visit him at fucking
Apple Valley.
Yeah, Jesus Christ! I'm not trying to talk to him through glass.
Imagine
you would get a low level penitentiary. You'd be in a camp.
Listen,
yeah,
they're putting me hopefully in 80X Florence Supermax.
Joey's in space jail.
But no, I guess I apologize. I ruined the whole podcast.
Yeah, we're all recording. This is Sunday night at like 9:30 p.m.
It's so funny because I picked Joey up in the arts district, and I see him. He's sitting down underneath this like tent outside of a coffee shop, and he looks at me, does that wave where he's like, "Hey," and I was just like, "Oh, there's an overwhelming sense of guilt this entire drive back."
Was there?
There was. Joey's just got.
Joey is kind of acting like when a dog is taking a shit around you.
Exactly. You gotta rub his nose in it
both ways.
Well, I felt bad because it was your phone, and then it ruined the whole podcast. We had to come back and do another one of these, and it was funny up until the criminal part of it.
Yeah.
So I apologize.
It's fine.
I was drinking.
There's some casualties of war, you know.
The criminal part of it was the funniest part. That's the fucked up thing. Is it was literally one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. I laughed so hard I was dry heaving,
and that's why I still say release it, and I'm fine with it.
Yeah. It was. I've never had that where I felt like my stomach was going to come out of my fucking mouth.
Maybe one day when like the statute of limitations is up,
17 years.
Like in 7 years, I'll put it on the Patreon. But at least it's funny. It's funny how things work out. So we're re-recording, and some things have happened. You guys see what's going on with that Justin Roiland guy?
Oh yeah,
I heard a little bit.
Yeah, the creator of Rape and Morty.
Very good.
Right,
wait, they rape someone?
No, but he's using women's heads to open doors.
I met
He's treating the writers' room of Rick and Morty like they're Tina Turner.
I met a girl who matched with him on Tinder, and it was like the fucking weirdest thing I've ever seen in my life.
That seems to be a lot of it.
Yeah.
Let's look at some of these stories I was looking at.
He sent her the most autistic fucking messages.
He's out of his mind.
Yeah, he's a retard.
He's like a pedophile that like does like Chinese voices. He's trying to like court women. He's like if he's like a pedophile that like he's like if Nick Mullen was a pedophile. He's doing like he's like, oh, Mr. Honey, for 14 your pussy.
Oh, fuck off.
Is he
Like,
going
it's
after
crazy.
14-year-olds?
Look at this. This is a conversation with a 16-year-old.
Oh, good job, buddy.
Oh yeah, sorry, at the airport. It's insane in the membrane. What time is it there now? She goes 11:37. He goes, oh, so red. It's so red and me so Chinese.
What?
She goes, I have school tomorrow, sad face. He goes, oh, school tomorrow? Oh no.
Wait, what?
This is real. She goes, F my life. He goes, you should just run away from home and go into sex slavery, you stupid faggot bitch.
Jesus Christ.
And then he goes, just kidding. And she goes, you wish, you stupid bitch. Like, she doesn't know what's going on.
What the fuck?
Well, he's a drunk. That's what I hear.
Yeah, then it keeps going.
Yeah.
Would you do video game reviews and stuff like that? I bet you do good. She goes, yeah, just playing games and shit. He goes, then once you turn 18, you just start cam whoring.
Yeah, good job, Justin.
Whoa, buddy. That's
what a
good
great
stuff.
guy.
Morty.
Why are you such jailbait?
Morty.
Why are you such jailbait, Morty?
You're a pedophile, Morty.
Rick, Morty's a pedophile.
I don't know, Rick.
Why are you such jailbait? What's wrong with you in that regard? You should grow older, you dumb bitch.
What the fuck? It's like Satan's talking to young women.
Oh, God. Just the king of nerds he's really let everybody down. You know what sucks about this is we can't even, Callahan's not around to interview him.
That would be a funny kind of.
It'd be a nice little, like, it would be like the Spider-Man meme, like, yeah.
It's like when Mike Tyson and Evander Holyfield got back together.
Yeah. Is it cool? Then he keeps calling her jailbait. Is it cool being a jailbait? Does the FBI follow you around arresting all the men you sleep with?
Good.
Maybe I will. I want to meet you in real life, jailbait, so I can't help you not be a homo. I'm Atlanta drunk.
Yeah.
When did...
He was 35 years old when he was saying these things.
No, but when did the show come out?
Oh, God. When we were like 22, 23.
So
Yeah.
2015, before 2015?
Like 2015.
Yeah.
Was the show out when this was going on?
Yeah. Yeah, this is from years ago. This is from 2015.
But the show was out when this was
I
happening.
believe so, yes.
Okay.
I don't think it was as big of a hit as it was.
No.
But
it was
he
like
had enough
underground,
to
but-
get chicks to like message him or whatever.
Yeah. He had a blue check.
It's vindicating. I never really cared for that show.
I never got into it.
I know the first few seasons are really good. The Pickle Rick stuff, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no. Well, it got co-opted by all those guys that wear Cookie Monster hats they get from Target and shit.
Yeah, it just turned into a Sriracha t-shirt. The whole show's just might as well be written by the Target young adult section. This is another. People are just sharing all their messages. It's 2014. He goes, "You are great." She goes, "So are you." He goes, "Are you going to get Morty tattooed on your boob, licking your nipple? If not, then who?" You should do. That's not that bad.
I mean, odd.
It's odd. He's really into weird things.
Relax,
but that's
pal.
not even it. He's like I said. He's He's like Jake LaMotta. He's been fucking beating women.
Oh,
he might go to prison.
Surprising.
Rick and Morty co-creator Justin Roiland faces felony domestic violence charges. Justin Roiland, the star and co-creator of the animated comedy series Rick and Morty, has been charged with felony domestic violence in Orange County in connection with a 2020 incident. You know, of course, they're looking forward to clearing his name, yada, yada, yada.
What is felony domestic violence?
That is when you fuck someone up.
I think it's like when
like it's a serious beating.
It's like when,
like assault.
It's when you put their head in like the car door and you like, it's really bad. It's like Boardwalk Empire level beatings.
It's James Gandolfini in True Romance.
Yes, exactly. It's a true romance beating. He's which is crazy for such
got a plea deal.
Weak nerd.
I think all these guys are like inside really angry at their moms and shit.
Yeah, they have big rage issues.
Yeah.
Him and Dan Harmon are just in the parking lot in between lunch breaks, just throwing a woman's head around like a football. just fucking taking turns, just whipping women. You know, I get it. It's fun. It's kind of fun though, because it's like, you know, one of our close friends, Joey and I, we know somebody that just got a job on Rick and Morty, and I think it has to do with this. Like, that's kind of how things work out in this town in Hollywood. You just gotta hope your superior winds up raping somebody.
Yeah.
Everyone's kind of just waiting for the person above them to commit a sex crime.
Yep.
Then there's a vacuum.
Yep.
And then you fill the slot.
Yep.
You commit a sex crime.
Yep.
Somebody replaces you.
Yep. That's the economy, and the currency is screenshotted messages.
Yeah.
They should change money into just screenshotted DMs that are, you know, show criminal behavior of somebody. Should be the new currency.
Yeah.
Just hand out like different DMs from criminals.
And it'll sink the U.S. dollar because it's so valuable.
It's so valuable.
Yeah, there's got to be like a bunch of guys hacking emails that have all these things just stacked up.
Yeah.
Some of them have nudes of celebrities and shit.
Like you're paying your mortgage and you pay them with like a screenshot of like fucking The Rock admitting to rape.
A little bit of a hot can of rape on your ass.
Yeah, Wells Fargo's like, all right, well, we can do a lot with those. Like, you know how much TMZ is gonna pay us if we give them this DM?
It is wild.
The Rock is a rapist. Knowing The Rock, they probably like raped like a fucking Statue of Liberty or some fucking giant building. Every movie now The Rock does is just him like versus like a wall.
Yeah, it's called The Skyscraper or something.
Yeah.
He's
The
kicking
Rock
a skyscraper
versus
down.
a bridge.
Yeah.
He's fighting a bridge. Yeah, so that's it for old Roiland and his wacky characters. What are you gonna do?
It's just insane at this point.
Yeah.
It's starting to feel like everything is. I mean, is everybody a pedophile?
It's starting to seem like in showbiz, it's if you're that successful, it's just like, what are you doing?
I don't understand this thing. Like, they have all the money in the world. There's websites where it's just, you can just do it.
If you're that rich, you gotta
fuck kids. What are you talking about?
No, get a hooker.
Yeah, get a hooker.
Why do these guys gotta keep going after regular
hookers?
Stop going after civilians. They can't be trusted, folks. Jesus Christ! Why is anyone hitting on any regular person?
Yeah, there needs to be a rule of engagement. Once
I think
you get past
all
that.
sexual acts should be paid for in this country. It should be illegal to have consensual sex with a regular person.
Yeah, if
I was president, I'd make it illegal to have sex without money involved.
It's illegal to not be a prostitute.
That's what I'm saying. We need to end this. There's too many good men going.
Jesus Christ.
Enough. They can't handle themselves. They're wild animals. We gotta do the job for them. We have to put there's got to be some standards here.
Well, with money, there's implied consent, right? So you're just eliminating all rape.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. It's helpful. It's like electric vehicles, like 2035, no more gas vehicles. 2035, everyone pays for sex. Mm-hmm. I'm sick of creatives going down. They can't handle it. Their brains are all wacky, and they need to fuck kids and send weird DMs and chase drunk women through alleys and throw women in cars and open cupboards with a woman's head. It's just, we can't. There's no who's good. The only good people I know are like Kyle Chandler And there's this guy, Mav, on YouTube who seems pretty sincere and like a good guy.
Kyle Chandler?
Kyle Chandler, if I find out Kyle Chandler's a bad guy, I will blow my head off. I will kill myself.
Why?
Because he's just such a pure man.
I agree with you.
He just plays Coach Taylor. Coach Taylor from Friday Night Lights. He's Kyle Chandler. He's in Wolf of Wall Street. He's the FBI agent.
I don't know. Show me a picture and I'll figure it out.
He's the sweetest man on earth.
He is the sweetest man.
He's America's dad. He's like literally like not. He took over for Cosby. He's the ultimate American. He just
that guy,
Kyle Chandler, buddy.
Yeah, he's always playing a World War II dude.
This is all we have left.
Yeah.
Chandler is all we have left.
He just glows with kindness.
Imagine him.
He was the fucking dad in Manchester by the Sea. Yeah, he rocks.
He's the king of men.
Yeah,
he is who you want. You want to look out on a Sunday and your family's barbecuing, and Chandler's at the Traeger grill. He's flipping patties, and he tells you, "Yo, we need some ice. You want to come with me?" You get in his F-150 with him. You guys drive to Walmart. He's teaching you, how to He's teaching you how to be a gentleman.
He's got a pallet of Gatorade.
He's telling you about. He's preparing you for prom.
Yeah.
He's clear eyes, full hearts, empty balls.
Goes to church.
But he kind of doesn't. It's kind of tongue in cheek. He doesn't really quite believe in religion.
It's just like a routine for him.
But he just gives. He's constantly giving incredible speeches.
Yeah.
His eyes are so kind.
He's literally the only person I have hope for.
Random celebrity.
If I find out Kyle Chandler's a bad guy, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. I'm not kidding. I can't take it anymore. No, I've looked it up. He's
looked
good.
it up?
So far, he's good.
Nothing on his Wikipedia?
He's fine.
Dude, Kyle Chandler,
not a charge. If there's a controversy with Kyle Chandler, I'm done.
I'm
done.
Type it in. Kyle Chandler.
Oh, no. Controversy. Nothing. It better be nothing.
What do we have?
Refuses to. What does he refuse to do?
Stop having sex with a woman.
No. Here. He's such a good man. The only controversy is that him and Connie Britton in Friday Night Lights, they told the writers, we will refuse to. You don't write our characters having an affair because we are a wholesome family.
Oh, wow.
That's how good they are. And they refused to do the fucking show unless Connie Britton had a bigger role because he respects women and he wants women on TV to have bigger roles, and she's not just supposed to be a cheerleader from the sidelines. And there's some incredible storylines in Friday Night Lights, all because of Kyle Chandler.
Okay.
Who's a great man, and if anything ever happens to him, I will kill myself.
All right.
He's all I have. And this guy Mav on YouTube, he's very wholesome. I love Mav. He goes on little road trips by himself and shit, and he's made money for himself. I like that guy. Just look up Mav. I don't know. The internet's out right now. But you know what I mean? It's like we're down to like there's like 7 people left.
Chandler, Mav,
fucking. I don't know. I don't trust anyone else. Who do you trust?
Well, the dude, the guy, the Star-Lord guy. What's his fucking face? Loves God.
Oh, your friend from the elevator.
Yeah, your friend from the elevator.
Chris Pratt?
Chris Pratt.
Yeah,
solid boy.
But
don't butt me.
I don't know, he's hated.
Yeah, because he's a God-loving real man.
Yeah, but I bet he's done something weird.
Nah, that guy's great.
Chris Pratt.
That guy's America's sweetheart, dude.
All right, Chris Pratt. I'll add him to the list. Who next? Who else we got?
Shia LaBeouf.
No,
I love Shia, but Shia will be helped out tremendously when I become president, and in 2035 I implement the only having sex with money.
He's gonna be thrilled about that. Yeah, that's gonna be
He'll
big
be like,
for him.
oh my God, thank God.
Yeah.
I was so close to going to prison because I was about to beat the shit out of my girlfriend named fucking the mRNA vaccine or whatever. Who'd he beat up? Fakah Twigs?
Yes.
He's banging like a chemistry board. What?
Was shooting dogs too, wasn't he?
He was shooting animals.
He killed dogs. He's raped some. I used his name as a joke because he's clearly not one of our heroes. But Dustin Hoffman, good guy, but he got confronted by that weasel John Oliver.
What happened?
John Oliver had a Q&A and threw him completely under the bus on stage about like something that happened 40 years ago on set where he like made a woman uncomfortable by putting his hand on her shoulder or something, whatever.
Okay. Yeah.
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
We're out of names.
I don't. When I did comedy, I didn't talk to women.
Oh, Denzel Washington.
I don't trust anything.
Denzel Washington.
That's a good one, actually.
Yeah. Denzel Washington.
If I find out anything happens, if he did anything too, that'd be really rough. That'd be hard.
That's a really good pick.
That's a good pick, John.
Yeah, Denzel's solid.
Who else seems like just the purest soul?
A chaotic one is Will Smith.
No, he already did it on live TV.
Well, he slapped a guy, but you know what? That's fine.
You think that was okay?
That was fine.
That was crazy.
That was fine.
That DQs you from the list.
Yeah, he's
Slapping
disqualified
a guy?
forever. He's disqualified forever.
Because he's hysterical.
He's hysterical. Well, that's why I'm saying he's a chaotic.
I don't care
force of
about the
good.
violence. That was just a womanly reaction.
Yeah, it was unhinged.
That was just an unhinged, like hysterical reaction.
Yeah.
That was a man in a corner.
That was like
That
the
was a
male.
woman.
That was the male equivalent of like drowning your kids in the lake.
He has postpartum depression.
In the lake out back. Yeah, you kill your children. You leave them in the car.
Yeah, I think
throw a toaster
Denzel.
in the bathtub while they're playing with the rubber ducky, right? Right, folks?
Yes, then yes. The rubber ducky.
What else happened? Jeremy Renner lost a fight to his driveway.
Oh, yeah.
Got in a big. Somebody was on their snowplow and it was a little jammed, and they looked under it and they
They saw his little face.
They saw this. They saw this face right here. Hold on.
I love.
Who joins us?
This is the funniest picture I've ever seen
Where's
in my
this
life.
goddamn?
This is great news to see.
Imagine your snowplow's not working. You go, what the hell is that? What's going on? You look under it and you see this guy.
he's like, help me, help me, please.
He looks like a muskrat.
He does.
He goes, that Jeremy Renner?
It's like an
Under my snowplow?
ASPCA commercial. Is Jeremy Renner?
He fucked himself up. Let's watch the story.
Renner is still recovering from 2 surgeries
Oh,
after a
video
of him?
snowplow accident. His spokesperson.
Hopefully they took away his ability to make music.
Oh, dude, that
Hopefully it
shit's
was
so fucking
anti-musical
bad,
surgery.
I like his music.
Good.
You big Renner fan?
Yeah, I listened to it for a while.
For a while?
I had that album. That was like, I listened to that for like a week.
What?
Are you serious?
Yeah.
The
It's good.
fuck?
Does he make good music?
He makes really good music. Yeah.
No.
You're the type of guy that would listen.
South Dakota cocksucker.
You fucking weirdo.
God, you hillbilly.
It was good. I think Ben Avery got me into it, actually. Like, I got into his car one time, and he just had it on. I'm not kidding. He didn't even tell me what it was. It was just on. And I'm like, what is this? He's like, oh, this is the new Renner.
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
I swear to God.
That's crazy.
And you were into it. You liked Jeremy Renner's
It was
music.
really, I would take it to the gym. It was my gym. It was my workout.
What
day.
the fuck?
Yeah, it was actually quite good.
Oh my
Give it
God.
another shot. I think maybe.
I've never given it one shot.
It's
I
like
gotta
dog.
start first.
I knew you didn't. I knew you didn't give it a shot.
I'm just an asshole. Maybe he's a brilliantly talented man. I just don't.
Well, of course he
I
is.
don't like when actors have another skill. Like, shut the fuck. Get enough. Like Seth Rogen, I don't give. Fuck your vases, okay? Enough of the ashtrays.
Yeah, he
Make
makes-
a fucking movie.
Makes faces.
All he
What
does
a
is make
fucking
vases
loser.
and ashtrays all day. It's like, all right, relax.
And they suck. They're not even good.
yeah, they're like, it's like fucking. It looks like some stoner in the Haight-Ashbury district could have made this.
It looks like a 6th grade project in the
Yeah.
arts room where you start figuring out how to mold the shit. You put it in the oven.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Let's make another good comedy.
Yeah, how about that? Is that too
Why don't you
much?
stop making like woke horseshit Santa shows? What was that awful Santa show they make?
I don't know. What,
Santa Inc.
I
Where it
didn't
was
see
like
it.
it was like all of the elves are like trans, and it was just a hunk of
great.
shit. There's like that new Velma show, the Scooby Doo
it's-
Velma show.
I don't know about any of these.
That's on HBO Max right now. That's another steaming pile of shit. Another reason we should all just be fucking launched into the moon. We should just be sent into space. The whole country should just be put in a rocket ship and sent into space. Let the animals come back. Give the animals their homes back. Coyotes could make better shit than us.
I agree with you.
Coyotes
actually.
wouldn't make Velma that bad.
It would
Wait,
be interesting.
Velma?
Yeah, it's Velma from Scooby Doo.
Can they stop?
And she's like played by Mindy Kaling, and like the whole show is like
great.
the whole show is so incredibly woke and bad that even woke people are like, "You're hurting our cause." They're like woke people are like upset by it.
Can just let Scooby Doo be Scooby Doo? Who gives a fuck about Scooby Doo?
I don't even know. Yeah, I don't
It's
know
big
what
sandwiches.
adults give a shit about Scooby Doo.
Retards.
It's like insane.
It's fucking wild.
I mean, it's like, what's next? Like HBO Max is gonna have like Go-Gurt the movie? Like what? Like what is like what is going on?
I feel like they're really in a tailspin. There's just nothing being made. They've forgotten how to make things. Like I was reading that article where where Brendan Fraser was thinking about reprising The Mummy, and he was like, the tone of The Mummy was so difficult to nail, though. And I'm like, wait, what?
The tone?
The tone. It's an action adventure movie. That's fun.
Yeah, well,
what are you talking
Brendan's
about?
a little up his ass.
No,
after
but
the
but
whale.
I feel
He
like
thinks
that's
he's
I feel like that.
Brando.
No, but I feel like that's indicative of everything that's happening in Hollywood. They just forgot how to make good shit.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. If you watch the attempt to remake Mummy, it's like the biggest. It is a huge hunk of shit. It's terrible.
Yeah.
It's like a nightmare. They completely forgot how to make it.
I refuse to watch it.
It's
One of my
it's-
favorite. Mummy's one of my favorite movies of all time. I'm not gonna watch.
I
that
hated the
shit.
Mummy when those beetles go in him and
Oh,
they
it's so
eat his
scary.
body. Oh, that creeped me the
Remember
fuck
when the
out.
guy lost his eyes and his tongue? That was scary.
Yeah, it's the Mummy. I don't know. Brendan Fraser
kicked ass in that movie.
Yeah, but what are the? Did you see The Whale yet?
No.
All right. Well, yeah. Why would you? It's only you love Brendan Fraser, and he's in a great movie right now. Why would you go see that, John?
No. I mean,
Want to know why you want to see it? Because you have the attention span of a squirrel.
Maybe I do.
You do.
Maybe it's what makes me good.
Really?
I hop around.
All right.
I'm like a time traveler.
Let's watch a little bit of what happened to Jeremy Renner. Because we all know that this is the biggest.
Well, are we gonna talk about his previous incident where he fucking did blow and almost blew his baby's head off?
Yeah, where he shot a gun in his house and it almost killed his kid.
It's wild that nobody's bringing that up for this.
Yeah,
it's insane.
Yeah, using your firstborn for target practice, but that's actors, man.
Yeah, that's Hollywood, baby.
That's Hollywood, bub. Huh? Sometimes you don't have a dartboard around. You got to use your baby's head.
He was on set all day, man. Blow off a little steam.
Talking like 18-hour days, bub.
Sometimes you go home, you take a pot shot at the baby.
It's like Daniel Day-Lewis at the end of fucking There Will Be Blood.
You gotta blow some steam. 18-hour days. You come home, you see that baby. It's the perfect size to kick. Looks just like a ball, man.
My favorite part about that story, though, is that he had the gun in his mouth and he went, and then shot it in the air like some pussy actor.
Oh, yeah, he was like afraid of the gun.
Yeah, he had the gun in his mouth and he wanted to blow his brains out in front of his ex-wife or some shit. And then he was like, no, I'm not going to do it. And he took it out. But instead of just that's not dramatic enough. He has to be an extra actor-y and shoot it in the fucking air.
Into the sky. Like,
not realizing his daughter's sleeping upstairs.
Yeah. No, it's total actor move.
It's insane.
In his mind, you want to know why he's doing that? How these people think?
Yeah.
He's thinking like, I'll write something about this one day.
Oh, yeah.
People like that, these narcissists in Hollywood, they use their family and their friends and everyone in their lives. They're all movie characters to the person. The guys such an like writers and shit out here.
Yeah,
they use everything in their life. They'll do horrible things. They'll commit adultery. They'll fuck with people, all because they think they're like caught up in a movie and they'll write about it one day.
Renner just like blew his baby's hand off and he's like, I made art here. I just made art.
He's like, one day, like in 20 years, I'll have a novel about this.
Yeah,
it'll be a great chapter.
Says he suffered blunt chest trauma, and today there are new details about what happened.
We're learning more about the horrific accident movie star Jeremy Renner suffered.
Is that him in a snowplow?
Yeah, he's like 6.
So he just like drives a snowplow around all the time?
I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
What is he doing? Like, enough of also these actors that like act like they're fucking Davy Crockett. Why do they all have to like pretend to live in the wild?
I feel like he probably has a bunch of property in Wyoming, and he's like, I'm tired of paying for people. I'm just Jeremy Renner. I'm gonna buy the fucking plow.
Yeah.
And then he just rides around.
Yeah.
And then he gets blunt chest trauma.
Snow.
It really sucks that like Indians aren't around anymore to like just like circle like the home of like, you know, like Aaron Paul and his wife. They're like in their like quaint little home in like Idaho, and like, just out of nowhere.
A torch flies through
Aaron
the
Paul
window.
looks out the window. He's like, Comanches, bitch! And they're being circled just by maniac Indians.
Just an arrow pierces his neck.
Jeremy Renner's being scalped. Yeah, Kanye's at his compound in Wyoming, and he totally forgot about the Comanches. The cavalry has to come as Kanye's working on his newest fucking Jew-hating album.
A bunch of guys in blue uniforms roll around.
I always think about that when these guys, because now the cool thing is to go move into, like, the cool thing next, Joey, will be people moving to Rapid City.
Oh, yeah.
Celebrities will start, like, buying property in Rapid City and, like, in the middle, you know, giant, like, resort style.
Well, you guys had
home.
Cage.
Cage came there for National Treasure, too, and it was quite a big deal. That's when he was spending all the money. And he went to Wind Cave, which is owned by my friend Cody Johnson, and he was considering buying Wind Cave.
Wow.
It's a big cave system that tourists go to. He wanted to buy it just to like hang out in it for himself. He wasn't going to keep it open for business. He was like, he walked in and apparently he was saying, "Oh, this is going to be my bat cave."
So Nicolas Cage was just like, he's like Eric Cartman. He just wanted to buy the theme park to himself. He's like, finding no lines.
Exactly. Yeah.
I was going to be my bat cave.
He bought a T-Rex bones. He bought T-Rex bones.
That's sick.
And then he bought a castle, like medieval castles.
Amazing.
And then like shortly after it was announced that he spent all of his money on accident.
Oops.
and which was like tens of millions.
Yeah. How do you spend it on accident? How does that happen? It's like a Venmo. He was like trying to pay his buddy for like IHOP, and he's like, "Oh shit, so you $12 million."
I think
Can you send that back to me?
He just wasn't doing the math. I think his accountant was probably like, "Cage, you got to slow down here."
Yeah.
Is that how his accountant talks to him? He goes, "Cage."
Yeah,
calls him Cage.
Yeah, and I think he probably just fired his accountant. Was like, "Nope, buying castles. I got National Treasure 2 coming out. I'm gonna keep doing huge blockbusters forever."
Yeah.
And then suddenly he's doing like straight to VHS shit.
Was National Treasure 2 as good as 1?
It was really good.
The National Treasure movies fucking slapped, dude.
Really? Even the second one was good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Yeah, they're really good. That's when he goes to England and he's insane.
What's he
No,
stealing
2
from
is
England?
when he goes to Mount Rushmore.
Which one? I think 3 is when he goes to England and he has the most insane thing I've ever seen in my life.
I can't remember 3 that well.
Yeah.
Huh.
Great films.
All right.
He was helping
Jeremy
a
Renner.
motorist stranded outside his
I hate
home
his
when he
face,
was
dude.
hurt. First responders at first
Look at that
feared
place.
his home near Lake
it's plowless.
Tahoe might be unreachable.
Just imagine some French fur trappers breaking in, and just fucking wreaking havoc.
They're fucking Jeremy Renner.
Fuck Jeremy Renner.
They're chaining Jeremy Renner. They're chaining Jeremy Renner to a tree and fucking him, and Leonardo DiCaprio has to go
They're all
save
wearing
him.
bear heads.
Il m'a saucé.
Got time to pay the fiddler, Renner.
Because of the recent heavy snowfall.
The supervisor was unable to tell me if
What's
he
these
rode
photos
his
of
Yeah, look at this photo. This is when he was a boxing coach in the 40s. What is this one with his stupid paperboy hat?
or not. Care flight is en route, but unknown if they can land in feet of snow.
51-year-old Renner is now in critical condition with blunt chest trauma and orthopedic injuries. The snowplow apparently accidentally rolled over his leg. Renner stars as Hawkeye in the Avengers movie franchise. He was nominated for an Oscar for The Hurt Locker.
We need ammo!
Just last week, Renner posted videos of himself using a giant snowplow on his property.
Nearly done with
Look
sledding
at this
for the
monster
kids.
Snowplow
Jesus
with Renner
Christ.
at the
This thing
wheel.
rolled over his
I have
leg.
so much respect
What the hell
for
is
Mother
he
Earth
doing?
and Mother Nature. I expect to lose the fight, but I'll always give it my best shot.
So he's like his own garbage man. You're like a billionaire actor, and you're like driving a garbage truck around.
He's just bored, I think.
He's just bored. He's using a stuff. He's just doing like civic duties. He's just like delivering the mail.
It's ran in the worst of potential environments, and between all of those things together, it can add up to something bad really fast.
Okay, so here, John, how do you get caught under your own snowplow?
Okay, so the snowplow rolled over because he's retarded, and I assume he got very minimal training in how to use the snowplow, and he was probably like rolling around on like big hills of snow and shit, and he thought he was Jason Bourne for that one movie, and he could do anything.
Actually, I bet you're right. One of the big rules, if something rolls, if a big heavy machine rolls, like rule number one is you stay in the machine. You let it roll, you stay inside, then you get out after it's done rolling. I bet you Renner tried to hop out mid-roll, and then it crushed his legs.
Yeah.
Oh, God. Fuck.
He's going to get his leg caught in a corn combine now.
Poor Renner. This photo, though, he just looks.
So
doesn't
funny,
it look like when you find like a raccoon in the trash? Look at this photo. I can't get over how funny it looks.
It looks like an old dog.
It's like, also just stay in bed, sleep. You don't need to wake up and fucking go on Instagram.
Speaking out after his snowplow accident, he shared this picture on Instagram, thanking fans for their kind words. Well, Renner suffered blunt chest trauma and orthopedic injuries and underwent 2 surgeries. The sheriff's office says that the actor was helping a family member who was stuck in deep snow near his home in Reno, Nevada, when his own snowplow, which weighs more than 14,000 pounds, ran over him. The Washoe County, Nevada sheriff.
Fucking idiot.
I'm picturing them putting him in the fucking section of the hospital of newborn babies. They have a gun next to him. He's just sweating.
He got ran over by his own snowplow. What?
This is what happens when you call Renner for help. It's like you call a big Hollywood celeb. You're like, hey, my Suburban's stuck. Could you come help out?
Yeah.
It's like, okay, yeah. 5 minutes later, if there's a chopper taking him to the hospital.
Jeremy Renner's like,
airlifted.
I'm Hawkeye. I'll handle it.
Yeah.
And we're so glad that he's here, and he's glad that you
Look at how happy the sheriff of Reno is. He's like, boy, these Hollywood folks sure are retarded.
Walk us through this accident scene when you and your team arrived. What was happening?
Well, Jeremy Renner was under his own snowplow when we arrived.
We received a call of a 911 of a snowplow versus pedestrian.
And shots fired at an infant.
Wait, they call it snowplow versus pedestrian?
What is he, like World Star Hip Hop?
Like it's like a movie on the Sci-Fi Channel? Jeremy Renner in Snowplow versus Pedestrian.
That's the ebombsworld.com title.
We got a call of a snowplow versus Renner.
I'm on the West Coast, so there was about 3 feet of snow, and our highway going up was closed. So when we got there, what we saw was Mr. Renner and his snowcat. He had been plowing the neighborhood. It's private roads where he lives. He had gotten out after he had unstuck one of his family members, and the truck was speaking to him. He noticed that the piston bully, is what we call it as a snowplow, started to move. He went to go back into the snowplow to stop it, at which point a family member and witnesses say they kind of saw him getting to the cab, and then he disappears, and then later is found on the middle of the road as the snowcat passed him, and it ran him over. The family member quickly ran to a neighbor's house.
This guy's trying his hardest not to start laughing.
Yeah, he literally is so close to laughing. This sheriff thinks this is the funniest thing that ever happened in his town.
Him and all the boys, after they got him airlifted, they went straight to a bar, and they he's like, shots on me, boys. He goes, that was the funniest fucking shit.
They all go to the Elks Lodge.
They're like, this is crazier than the time Randy Quaid got caught in the tree. God, it must suck being like a small town sheriff and all these Hollywood fucking celebs start moving there, and you just have all these. You're like, he's getting these calls. You're like, what happened?
It's like having a pest. It's you've got an infestation.
You're like, what? You're like, Sean Penn got stuck in the sewer. What? 187. Tom Sizemore's in a shootout. This is at the local saloon. Yeah, Tom Sizemore walked in. He called himself Wyatt Earp and just started blasting.
Those neighbors came out with some towels, and then fire from Truckee Meadows Fire Protection District and North Lake Tahoe came down, and then we care flighted him when we arrived. He was speaking when our deputies arrived on scene. For what had just occurred, he was in good spirits, and then we rushed him to one of our hospitals.
What was?
They go 10-4. Dan Aykroyd just made a killdozer.
I was gonna say killdozer. Oh my god. Fuck.
10-4, Miles Teller got stuck in a school bus in northern Alaska. He ate some poisonous berries. We need to rescue him. Oh, man. Johnny, have you... You ever hit on a woman at the gym or in your jiu-jitsu long before you were with somebody?
No, that's...
You never hit on anybody in jits or workout stuff?
It's not like... It's
Joey,
like a big no-no.
I tried not to at the gym.
Yeah, right.
It's not a place to pick up shit.
No, it's not a place. This video is pretty astonishing. This guy is trying to hit on this woman at the gym, and he just openly tells her he has a wife.
Jesus.
It's kind of.
I want to see what this guy looks like.
You don't see him, but I don't know. I still thought.
So she's filming herself doing
a workout, and this guy just comes in and has no clue he's being filmed, and he's just like, he looks so sad and dumb. Let's watch this.
Silly question, but I'm just curious. I know you don't like coffee, and I know you don't. And I know you eat cereal in the evening.
Yeah.
And I know you have a son, right?
Yeah.
And I know you're about early 30s.
He goes, I'm the Night Stalker.
He goes, I know your route to school. I know your fears.
He goes, real quick, I see you at all times. He walks up to this random woman at the gym and goes, hey, real quick, Missy, I just want you to know that I'm constantly watching. Everywhere you go, I know your whole schedule front to back. I've actually memorized the lines on your palm.
He goes, I hate to be a bother, just real quick, I've mapped out your entire routine.
I know the white of your eyes is going to make me hard as a rock.
He goes, I'm a little embarrassed, but He goes, I know your full family history. I've been watching you from afar. I've looked into you. I have your social security number.
He goes, I feel kind of silly right now saying this. But the smoke detector in your living room, you're going to want to change the battery on that.
He goes, this is going to sound a little crazy. Don't get wild, please. But I changed your blinds last night. Your blinds were getting a little, it was too easy for me to see through them from my van. And I just don't like that. I don't want you to be spied on that easily. So I changed your blinds in your home for
you know how you said you didn't like that rug? I got you a new rug.
And don't you worry about those transmission problems. Your car should be working just fine. I took it into the shop. So creepy. These guys, it's so sad. Yeah. Men's dicks just turned them into these absolute retards. It is unbelievable what a man's cock will do to him. Otherwise, self-respecting, intelligent man on any given day, his cock could just be like, you know what? We're going to make you retarded.
My cock has made me retarded.
Oh, I'm around you constantly. Yeah, you're a big fat retard.
Why you got to say it like that?
Yeah, big idiot.
Well, I mean,
I don't even think your brain gets blood. I think your brain's just full of cum.
I think his brain, all the blood goes to his cock, and it's like one or the other.
You got cum brain.
I mean, okay, now you're going a bit far.
Yeah, you know how spiders move? They like pump blood into each leg. It's like Joey moves by pumping blood into his cock, and he just makes a step.
It's like a hydraulic lift system, but it's powered by cum instead of air pressure.
Yeah, you have a lowrider cock.
Yeah. He's flipping switches, dude.
I think you're really cool. I know you have a son. I also love when men, like, when they're so nervous talking to women, they just have to, they go, I think you're really cool. Why? All women should go, why? Why am I cool? What have I done that's cool? You see me fucking talking shop out front, holding court?
It's like, what did I ramp a motorcycle?
Yeah. What's cool about me? Did you see me like win a fight the other day? Am I slicking my hair back? Am I playing dice?
You see a guitar solo or something?
Yeah, did I do a guitar solo? What is cool about me? Women should go, I'm not, how do you know I'm cool?
It's like, yeah,
flipping on them, ladies.
Yeah, start making them say.
Be like, what is cool about me?
Right.
What have you seen me do that's cool? He goes, I just think those tits and your ass are cool. Yeah. Your ass and tits are just so cool. Oh, you're so cool. Oh, women are cool and funny. Oh, you're so funny. She goes, I've never spoken to you. He goes, I know you're just so funny. I can just tell from afar your tits are funny. I'm kind of sort of married.
God, this fucking guy.
Well, not kind of sort of. I am. That's what he.
Okay. Yeah. That's great. Yeah.
Oh, she's so uncomfortable.
Yeah. I don't know.
There's just something about you that's really cool. It might be like your pussy, your tits, your ass. I don't really know what it is.
Is it my ass and pussy showing through my yoga pants? Or
yeah, she should go, is it the fact that I have yoga pants so you can see my big camel toe at the gym all the time?
It's my pussy lips. She go, my visible pussy lips. Is that what's cool?
It's so cool.
What is cool about me? My pussy lips? She goes, what's cool about me? The fantasy image you're conjuring up in your mind of your cock going between my mouth and my lips? Is that what's cool? Is that cool to you?
Like just casual, but I don't know if you would have a pizza with me sometime.
Have
a pizza? He's trying to be like a real low down, grounded guy.
Yeah.
He's like, I just think you're cool. Do you want to like maybe possibly like watch like UFC like 247 with me? like Makachev, like Oliveira, like you're so cool. I can just tell. Like, oh god.
Yeah, exactly. Right?
No, totally.
Yeah.
That's why I said I'm married. No, I know, because it's crazy. I'm married. Why would I be hitting?
I'm the one who told you.
I told you I'm married. You fucking asshole bitch. You're trying to cheat on me.
Fucking homewrecker bitch.
You're a homewrecker? Are you a homewrecker? He flips the whole thing. He goes, no, right? Of course. That's why I told you I'm married. No, asshole.
He's just going, hey guys, homewrecker.
He's an Equinox. He just starts throwing a fit. She's a homewrecker.
Slut.
She turns into Karen from Goodfellas. She's like, I want everyone to know there is a whore at Equinox in Glendale.
There is a whore on the leg press machine.
Because, being married's good.
being married's good, you know.
Just leave, buddy.
Sometimes you meet somebody that.
He might as well just come out and say, be like, listen, if you don't have sex with me, I'm going to kill my whole family.
He goes, surely you can tell something's not right with me.
He goes, listen, I was pretty much assuming that you thought that my unsettling, shaky behavior would force you into having sex with me because you're afraid for other people's safety.
I'm going to give my entire family date rape drugs and then light the building on fire while they sleep. So
he goes, honestly, how could you not be mortified right now? If you're not scared of me right now, something's wrong with you.
Yeah, he goes, what are you, fucking nuts? You don't think I'm unstable? You better date me. You better get pizza with me and watch the game, okay? Because every night I make my wife and kids Spanish fly. That's what that's for dinner every night. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, like it's my connection wouldn't be your connection.
I can't believe she's still talking to him though. She's kind of maybe.
Well, because she knows she's getting this on video.
Oh, right.
we're going to start unlocking the leg press. Let me spot you real quick.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
He goes, for sure.
Oh, for sure.
Men could be at the gym. They could be killing women.
Who knows?
No.
Men are capable
of anything. You know, for instance, like, I know my wife's going on a run tomorrow morning, and I might be in the bushes, like, along her route. No, totally. No, I know you don't want to lose faith in men and humanity. Either do I. That's because I plan on killing my whole family and killing myself tomorrow if you don't have pizza with me.
We're going on a cruise next week, and I know it takes like 3 hours for the ship to turn around if somebody goes overboard. So, you know. She's saying he's like literally a scumbag to his face, and he's like not.
Well, he's too
catching on.
stupid.
At
Yeah.
this point, I just kind of said hi and let it off, and that's it. You know,
Hey, buddy.
and I was, I was like thinking, really, when you think about it, it's unfair even to like you also. So.
It's unfair to you too. He goes, listen, do you want me to catch that guy that was just hitting on you? He goes, dude, I know that, isn't this crazy? He goes, I'm gonna fuck that guy up that was hitting on you like a minute earlier. And then he starts punching himself like it's liar.
The point, I mean,
probably the best scenario is you, me, pizza.
And I'm not saying this would ever happen, but like seriously, if you knew my wife, and you know what I mean, like we were all friends, that's different.
So now is he saying they're swingers?
Yeah, now I think he's trying to be like...
pretending that he's like his wife would be okay.
Yeah.
Then he goes, you'll meet my wife. Watch this.
Yeah.
And you actually would like it.
Yep.
Dude, this is so much
You guys will
awkward.
probably go on like vacation and stuff like that.
He goes, you and my wife are probably going to become best friends. After this, when I grab you and I tie you up, we're going to go home. You're going to become best friends with my wife, right? And then later on that night, we're all going to be really good friends in bed.
We're going to get quite close.
We're going to be very, very close. And totally, I get it. You don't want to lose faith in men. That's why I'm going to show you how good I am being friends.
Because best case scenario, this ends without any bloodshed. Instead it's you sitting on my face while my wife makes cookies.
Yeah, he goes, listen, best case scenario, my wife's in the kitchen baking cookies, you're using me as a chair. That's what I see.
Sometimes. So when we're here and I see you, I'll introduce you.
Yeah, Jesus.
When you're here and I see you, I go into the bathroom and I jack off.
He goes, I've only jacked off to 6 women at this gym, and you are the number one most jacked off to.
Oh shit! Here's another thing of Roiland. Listen to this real quick. He admitted to some weird. This is some weird audio clip of him on a podcast.
As a race, are we that crazy? Like, when we were fucking 100 years ago, it was little 13-year-old girls, if they were built like a woman, they were getting married and having kids. And now we're going to be all precious about it? I keep using the word precious today. That's the word of the week.
Which is a movie about a child molesting.
Precious!
Right? You're Down syndrome baby.
Yeah, exactly.
So anyways, I'm not a pedophile, though. I do follow the
law.
I wait till they're 18 if I'm ever so lucky as to have the opportunity.
What?
This man should be shot.
I don't know.
What a creep.
don't really get stuff like that.
Yeah.
Don't really understand saying anything like that out loud.
Right.
Never in my life. Even there's no changing of the guard. There's no cancel culture with that. And I'm the biggest. I hate it all. I hate, a lot of people might call me a
pedophile.
Lack of a better term.
Pedophile.
A lot of people might say I'm a possible
rapist, pedophile.
Rape apologist. Rape
child molester.
I was gonna say
a gay pedophile.
Gay child molesting.
Some people may hear my thoughts on things and go, "That guy is a rape apologist." But this I don't understand.
No, this is odd.
This is not but it's weird with their little nerd veil. They get away with this, Yeah. You wear a fucking goofy shirt. You wear some weird nerd shirt and you get away with it. Nerd glasses, right, John?
Yep.
You got anything to add to this?
He's a pedophile. He should be burned alive. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, fucking how would you ever get away with? Like, what does he think that's a good thing to say?
I don't know what year this was. I don't know what he was thinking.
Doesn't matter.
No, I know, but I'm trying to put it into context so that I can understand it, and I can't do it. It just makes no sense in any context. The guy's a pedophile. He's a vicious pedophile.
Yeah. Man, it just makes me think again. Like, if anything happens to Kyle Chandler.
If Baby Boy Chand says anything like that,
Baby Boy Chand.
Do you think Wilk is pure?
T. Wilk?
T. Wilk. Yeah, of course he's pure.
Who's T. Wilk again?
Tom Wilkinson.
Tom Wilkinson. We're the only. You know what? That's funny. We're so unique. We are the only people probably in world history that have ever developed a joke where like if somebody found out there is a group of friends in LA right now, they're all getting drunk at the house and they're watching a movie and they are referring to Tom Wilkinson as T. Wilk.
We almost started a company where it was like a picture of Tom Wilkinson, and then it just says "Got Wilk."
Yeah. That should be one of our first merch drops.
Oh, that's horrible. Just was the weirdest guy to become a huge fan of.
Well, it's because Michael Clayton.
It's because of Michael Clayton, and we were watching in the bedroom and stuff. Tom Wilkinson, great actor, but it's just hilarious that there's any group of young men that are like, T. Wilk, T. Wilk. Like we're big Wilk heads.
He's so good at Michael Clayton.
Yeah,
I know,
the guy's
but
a dog.
It's still hilarious. We're the only people on earth that have ever been big Tom Wilkinson fans like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tom Wilkinson has fans. Like people go, he's an amazing actor, and then they move on with their life.
Yeah,
but we're chanting his name
for about a week. We were like chanting his name.
Yeah,
as a joke. We would be in places and we'd just start chanting T. Wilk.
He's amazing.
Yeah. Well, you know what? We've been talking about that tow trucker. Remember the tow trucker guy we did on the Patreon? Wasn't that fun?
Oh, I love that guy.
I love
tow trucker?
the guy. Were you around for that one?
I don't think
this
so.
dude that films himself just ruining people's days.
Oh, that kicks ass.
Towing their car.
Oh, is he like really moody about it?
Yeah, he's just like a southern. He's like a True Detective pedophile character that like just tows people's trucks. And he just like laughs about it as he ruins their whole day. His whole job, it's funny, tow truck drivers, their whole thing is like if you're a tow truck driver that picks up people that are stranded, that's different. But if you're a tow truck driver that's like the parking enforcement calls you and you go tow their car, your whole job is just like you just like punish inanimate objects.
Yeah.
You just like pull up to a car with nobody in it. You go, you've been a bad boy.
Yeah, this guy's sadistic. He gets pleasure from like ruining people's lives.
And then they run out and they go, I was just inside. Let me get in. And he just like laughs at them.
He makes them describe. He's like, oh, really? He's like, what's going on with you? Why is this such a big problem? They're like, well, I got a newborn baby, and if I don't have my car, I can't work.
Yep.
And then he's like, well, the law's the law, baby.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is that he's like a figure. Like he's got a company based on ruining people's lives with his tow truck.
Okay.
He go like, look at this. He's got a check mark on his YouTube channel. He's got 170,000 subscribers. He's just killing it.
He's really cool. Look at his logo up top.
Look at that logo.
Yeah.
It's like a really shitty skyline that looks like it might be like what is that? What is that?
It's got to be like St. Paul.
Yeah, that's like Riverside, California, or whatever I don't know what shitty town that is. But okay, so here's his popular videos: Parking Revenge. That's always got to be good, right? Parking Revenge. You want to do that?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do Parking Revenge.
Hey there, we're back.
Hey, we're back.
Towing.
Jesus
That's what we
Christ.
do. It's about every day.
Hell yeah.
Foghorn Leghorn.
Hell yeah,
fucking
tow truck
towing cars.
They called in a car parked in the fire lane, so I don't really have a lot of
Oh, he's got a flatbed, dude. He means business.
He's fucking serious.
Oh, fuck.
I gotta hook this car as quick as I can. Anyway, we'll see how it goes.
See, he's like worried. He's like, they might come out.
Yeah. Park anywhere you want.
He goes, oh yeah, you looking all types of good, to like a Kia Sentra. He's like, oh, but he's got his finger in his belly button. He's like, oh yeah.
He's fucking the car.
He's like, you've been needing a tow.
He's like, he goes, you've been needing a tow, haven't you?
Like someone's been needing a ride.
Oh no.
Here we go.
Here we are.
They parked in a red. Can't do that, folks. Can't park in red. Get them. Get them before they come out.
Oh, it's an Altima?
Tow
Oh,
trucker.
fuck.
Oh, it's a Nissan Altima?
Oh, yeah.
So the car, like, came with warrants? Because I love the sound of chains. I got into tow trucking because it's the only place I can legally use chains.
Love training these guys.
Love chains. I got a warehouse full of chains and people.
He's just hitting on a girl at the gym after this.
Oh, so he's the same guy. He was hitting on the... Oh, he's like grunting. He's like, ooh.
Like, easy, girl, easy now.
He goes, like a horse.
Yeah. He goes, don't fight it, girl.
It's like, shh,
he goes,
calm.
these chains ain't gonna hurt you, girl.
He's giving the Altima a sugar cube.
Look at this.
Oh shit, he's got trap music.
He plays trap music while he like tows the car. He's like,
look at him, he's all nervous.
Yeah, he's looking around. He's like, God,
motherfuckers better not come out here.
I hope I don't have a confrontation.
It's a Grand Theft Auto loading music.
Hell yeah.
Oh, dude.
They got yanked.
They got yanked.
Yanked, sorry.
You got yanked, sorry.
House for breakfast, I guess.
Now I'm gonna go get yanked.
I didn't see anybody come out.
Spend all day yanking cars makes me want to get yanked.
He goes, the exhaust pipe on this Kia makes me want to get yanked.
He goes, that exhaust pipe on that Kia Altima looks like it will fit my cock perfectly.
Two of them parked there. They've been doing it repeatedly. This isn't a one-time deal. Anyway,
I let these motherfuckers get away with it the first time.
This fire lane guy, fire lane parker. Something I have found about doing these impounds. Somebody that parks in a fire lane or a handicapped spot are really probably the most entitled people.
What if they're actually handicapped and they just forgot to put up their placard? He goes, that entitled amputee piece of shit.
He doesn't even hate illegal parking. He just hates handicapped.
He goes, I tow everybody in a handicapped spot. I don't care if you're in a wheelchair. I don't give a shit, brother. You don't get to get anywhere quicker than I do because of your disability.
And most of the time when they come out, it's gonna be some drama. They usually come running, and they'll run right up on you, and you don't know if they're gonna try to swing on you.
Yeah, these guys get like shot and shit.
You got to be ready for them when they come, and more often than not, they don't realize that tow guy. He's ready. That's what he's expecting to happen. His adrenaline's already up, and he's gonna be ready for him. He's gonna be ready for you when you come out. That's just how this business is. If you ain't ready, if you do this kind of towing and you're not ready for somebody to come out, man, you're gonna get caught slipping.
Like how he's talking, is he describing Desert Storm?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, what is going? Is this Normandy?
He's like, Pollution 2004.
Yeah, are you storming the beaches of Normandy, or are you towing a car from a condominium?
Head on to the yard, get this thing dropped off. We got a guy on the property. He's upset because he got towed.
Hell yeah!
Oh
Let's
shit.
get to him.
Oh fuck, this guy.
Oh, this dude's pissed off.
He's gonna be like, psh.
he called the police out here.
Oh yeah.
Like the police officer's gonna do anything about the man getting his car towed. He got towed for a reason, or it wouldn't have got towed. Anyway, I'm gonna drop this one, this fire lane car. Go ahead and drop it.
He's got an AirPod in. He's like, I've been listening to Hate Watch.
That's the reason the security officer had it towed. He's trying to teach this guy a lesson where the guy parks in a normal parking place like normal people.
Yeah.
Because that's all the person is. He's a normal person. He don't get no special parking.
Okay, we got it, buddy.
We'll roll to the next.
Go get in the confrontation.
Hey there.
Damn.
It's tow trucker. We're back. It's auction day.
It's auction day.
I want to see a fight.
Oh, he's got some motorcycles.
He got a motorcycle.
It's parked in the.
He's like,
road.
yeah, we just towed Drift King.
I'm gonna go tow a dialysis center next.
Roll to the.
Oh shit.
How is this called parking revenge? No one's even fighting this guy.
I want to confrontation.
They fuck your car up sometimes when they tow your car.
Yeah, that's why you always get a flap. Dude, the ones that fuck you up are the non-flatbeds.
But we've the guy I work for, he's been hauling Lamborghinis for many years, long haul.
There's not get in a fight.
On his profile, there was like a screen capture woman chasing.
Oh, here we go.
Here we go. Uh-oh. Don't talk to me, bitch.
He goes, 1 second.
Yes, I have it. It's in my car. Yes. It's not expired. It's just not on the windshield because they took it off.
Oh, is this him being a good person?
So she didn't put her placard up in her car. She said she has it. But tow trucker's going to quickly realize she's lying.
Liar!
He goes, you think you're going to fool me, bitch? Let me see these fucking things.
Let me see this. He goes, ma'am.
Don't try to use sexuality to
see your titties.
Manipulate me. I have sex with cars, you dumb bitch.
Ma'am, this is a Costco membership.
Listen, I came on here and I was like...
Oh, he's like, oh, this is him being like, I'm a person.
This is him being good. He's like, I'm a human. He goes, she's good. She's good.
Look at me. Look at my authority.
She's good. He gets in the car. He goes,
what is that?
Yeah, what is
chasing
this?
After him?
What is this? Let's see what this is.
What the fuck
happened? What the hell
here?
just happened
Jesus
to the
Christ.
screen?
Dude,
What is this?
The feds coming after you, man.
Never seen this before. What the hell is going on with my computer?
They're shutting it.
What the hell? Who the hell? All right, handicap parking only. Do you think like cripples like come like hopping out of their homes and
Yeah.
like chasing them?
they're dragging themselves across the ground.
Let's go to his popular videos. Parking Revenge number 6. This looks like a lady's pretty pissed.
Oh yeah. Damn, he's got some forearms, bro.
He's chaining
all
up
those
kids.
chains.
Yeah.
Whose car?
Oh yeah,
right here.
drop fees.
What are drop fees, John?
So you get, if you're getting towed, you could pay the guy right then and there like $100 or something, and he'll drop it.
So they'll just bribe you?
Yeah, you can. These people like legally steal your car. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's
man.
insane.
It's insane.
Get it? Say what?
These guys should get shot more.
How you doing, Carl?
I think they get shot a lot.
Good.
The tags.
He speaks good English.
He's one of the normals.
Okay, I'll get your car back. You ain't one of them bing bong boom people. A lot of time I tow a car and I was like, I don't even know how they drive the car with the language they be speaking.
It's got an expired tag. Bucks to pay it. It didn't. And somebody else. That's completely right.
Here she comes.
I told him, explained to him, it's save you money to pay it out here. If you don't want to do that, it's going to
Don't
cost
want to
you
do
more.
that. You can drop that top and give Daddy some milk.
Daddy want milk.
He goes, listen, I'll give you your car back if you give Daddy some milk for his cereal.
I'll drop the car. You give me a couple droplets of cream from them.
Baby's thirsty.
Baby want mommy.
Baby want mommy.
Baby misses his mama.
You might think a baby can't drive a tow truck, but they can.
He's wearing big diapers.
He goes, I know you can't see below the waist right now because I'm in my truck. Because I'm wearing a diaper.
He says it all cool. Like he's really cool. He goes, you might be wondering why my pants are kind of stuffed. Because I got a diaper underneath.
I got my diaper on.
Yeah, you might be wondering. Yeah, it's a diaper.
He goes, yeah, that's Pampers.
He pulls out of his glove box a rattler. It's like, I keep that thing on me. You know what I mean?
I keep that thing on me at all times. Baby needs his milk.
So baby's got his diaper. Baby's got his rattler. Baby need a little milk.
Oh God!
He's called the Towbaby or something. He's like, you just got yanked by the Towbaby.
He goes, I'm taking this Nissan Altima back to the crib.
Sorry, y'all just been yanked by the Towbaby.
Towbaby.
Oh God. Towbaby don't fuck around. Towbaby needs some. You want to know the drop fee? It's a couple droplets of milk.
Towbaby needs his formula.
Towbaby thirsty.
Towbaby.
Oh, I stopped because I'm not like
I stopped because I saw those titties.
He goes, keep her away.
Now get her out of here.
Get that ugly mommy away. I want the
bitch out of here. I ain't trying to hear Somewhere Over the Rainbow sang to me by that fat Samoan.
I ain't trying to get into a fight with Mark Hunt over here.
I'm the Towbaby. She looks like she's supposed to be taking care of babies.
He's just chewing on a teething ring.
They go, Towbaby's gonna start crying.
Towbaby need to be burped.
Towbaby. Look at that guy.
He's like, shit, that's the Towbaby.
Get the fuck out of here. Towbaby wreaks havoc.
He's gonna make you change his diaper.
Like, damn, Mamacita.
How do you say Towbaby in Mexican?
He had to make her call on her phone because all he has is one of those baby monitors. He has a baby walkie-talkie. It's the only.
He's like on his break in the shade of a tree eating mashed carrots. The baby. The Towbaby is here.
Everybody, the Towbaby has arrived.
I come to this country to be safe and to be free of prosecution, and I face the Towbaby. The Towbaby terrorized me. Towbaby, he make my life hell.
Because my country have a lot of problem, but we don't have Towbaby.
I wake up one day in El Salvador with my brother's head on my front lawn, and then I come here for safety, and I face the Towbaby. You thought you were safe, bitch.
Thought you were safe from the Towbaby.
Things are just a lot weirder here and scarier.
Towbaby show no mercy. We are retards.
Huge retards.
We're retards.
Do you have a key here?
It's one of those big colored keys.
Yeah, he's driving
key ring.
He's driving a Fisher Price car around.
Shaking the big key ring.
He goes, I'll tell you with my Fisher Price.
He's like, this thing got 2 foot power.
He gets out to like change somebody's tire and he's got those plastic baby tools.
We'll back up over there. Okay, I may not be able to put it in that same spot, but I can put it over here. I can put it back down. We'll figure out where we put it. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
And then after this, you promise to watch The Wiggles with me, right?
I love Veggie Tales.
If you want to tell her,
we going home after this. We watching Phineas and Ferb, right?
Listen, let me see that back. He's telling her to go to the office. I'm not playing.
I'm not doing that. Towbaby's gonna watch Phineas and Ferb.
There's no reason to talk to the office.
I ain't going to no goddamn office.
She ain't getting the money in the office.
Towbaby's got colic.
He's not getting the money. Hey, he told her to go to the office. I explained to him. I told him.
I'm a fucking baby.
Towbaby's throwing a tantrum right now.
Thank you. Go, Towbaby need a nap.
Put Towbaby down in his manger.
Long story short, this gentleman wanted his girl to go talk to the office. So instead of paying me the $100 drop fee, they're talking to the office about why I towed it. So now it's going to cost them more money. Anyway, that's the way it goes.
Anyway, off to Chuck E. Cheese we go. All right. Is there anything more? Should we watch more? Or?
There's a video I saw today of this 17-year-old who basically went into a YMCA locker room and there was a trans person that was just naked in there with their cock out.
Really?
And she's like testifying in front of like a city council because apparently she went to the YMCA and they were like, yeah, that's allowed.
At the YMCA?
Yeah.
Because she, what happened? Let's type it in.
Like a YMCA trans.
Okay.
I don't know if this is going to be funny, but that's it.
Teenage scolded by YMCA? Hell yeah.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about
why is it always one of these
fucking
fucking guys?
Is this it? Is this what you watch?
That's what it is, but I don't have to listen to some fucking like red-pilled guy.
All right, guys, so we got to talk about a story.
We all love a black conservative.
I love a black conservative.
That you only hear
breaking
in
away from the Matrix.
world.
Red
And
folks.
unfortunately, we are living in that world.
Yeah, he's got like a 30-minute breakdown.
Yeah, what the fuck? Get to the video.
Heartbreaking. Take a look.
Good evening, council members and residents of Santee behind me. My name is Rebecca Phillips, and I'm 17 years old. I am not a resident of Santee, but I am employed at a local restaurant, the Omelet Factory, and I work out regularly at the Santee YMCA. Just 2 weeks ago, after finishing my shift at my job,
we gotta make fun of this,
I went to the gym to swim laps.
Watch, John. Jesus.
As I was showering after my workout, I saw a naked male in the women's locker room. I immediately went back into the shower, terrified, and hid behind their flimsy excuse for a curtain until he was gone. I ran into a bathroom stall to change as quickly as I could, organizing my thoughts to share with the people at the front desk.
But I was too wet.
As I did so, I could only think of my 5-year-old sister, who I bring to this gym during the summer sorry.
And what she would think of me if she saw me squirting this much.
Yeah, look at these two guys in the back. They're like, I can't believe Heisenberg killed us.
I'm so mad at Heisenberg.
I'm still pissed off how he got that goddamn machine gun in his trunk.
fucking Pantera back
Fucking
there.
bullshit.
Enjoy their water slides. This is the YMCA, where hundreds of children spend their summer afternoons.
She has such a different idea of the YMCA than what I have.
The YMCA in LA is a homeless shelter.
This is what I expect to see at the YMCA.
Yeah. At the YMCA, I expect to see any and all types of people, okay? I expect to see a guy who got, like, shark surgery at the YMCA. He's got a big dorsal fin.
He's a human shark.
He's a human shark. That's what I expect to see at the YMCA. What YMCAs are you going to? And what is this town? The town of Santee?
It's supposed to be a YMCA.
It's a YMCA, okay? Every month I pay $3.25.
It's a safe haven for anonymous gay sex and a shelter for homeless people.
Yeah.
And human sharks.
It's a bathhouse for people with, like, TB.
Yeah.
That's what the YMCA is, okay?
It's so homeless people can wash off their rashes.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's for homeless people to go and die of an old-timey disease.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Remember we worked out at the YMCA in Koreatown?
Yeah.
That was fucking awesome, man. Just old Korean balls everywhere. That wasn't awesome.
That was awesome.
That was great.
Old Korean balls everywhere.
Sister took gymnastics lessons. The locker room was supposed to be her safe haven to gossip with her friends and shower and change.
She's also fake crying.
When I asked the YMCA management what their policy was regarding transgenders, they confirmed that the man that I saw was indeed allowed to shower wherever he pleased. As long as you are not a red flag on Megan's Law, the California Sex Offender Registry, a grown male can shower alongside a teenage girl at your YMCA location here in Santee.
Yeah, it's pretty wild, bro.
I was made to feel as though I had done something wrong when I talked to people at the YMCA.
Strange. Is that guy jacking off?
Somehow,
also, though, it's weird for
I think that guy's like, what is he rubbing?
Naked men shouldn't be allowed with naked.
He's carving a swastika into his thigh.
But it's also just weird that adults are allowed to be naked around kids of the same gender at YMCA.
Yeah, is that a thing?
I didn't know about that.
They don't have a kids section.
I always stay out of the locker room at YMCA for obvious reasons.
I don't get naked in locker rooms.
I just I would just go home and shower if I'm ever at a YMCA. But if that's true, I mean that's still weird. Like same gender. I don't know. It's
I find people.
And why is she's 17? She looks like she's 35.
Yeah, I don't get how she's 17. But I also, people that shower publicly make me sick.
Especially at a YMCA.
Go home. Okay.
Go home, if there's not a private stall.
If there's no private stall, people just shower.
That's the majority of them are private stalls.
Oh, really?
It's not like fucking, you're not in Full Metal Jacket, but there's a bunch of people under like hoses and shit. It's
people have their cocks out and shit.
Yeah, I've been to a couple. My friend took me to a sauna one time, and it was like disgusting. The amount of just fucking people just naked around each other.
Oh, yeah. I know a friend that was.
That's John.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I was getting Donald Duck in it.
Yeah. The people on the Patreon saw that picture. Where is Santee? What a weird town.
It's a fake town.
Santee? Yeah, what is this, like a Truman Show town?
A Vietnam vet with his
he should
mask
never
on.
allow me to shower there ever again. The YMCA wouldn't let my father speak to the manager of the Santee branch. After waiting several days, he finally received a call from Terry Moss, who is the director of membership for San Diego County. She informed my dad that I was not in any danger at the time of the incident, that I was safe. But I ask you this. I'm assuming all of you either have a wife, a sister, daughters, or granddaughters, or are a woman yourself. Could you knowingly send an underage girl into a room where there was a naked male and say that she was not in danger, that she was safe, or more importantly, that this was right?
Sounds like progress to me, bitch.
The fact that we're not tailoring our privacy policies and bathroom laws around transgenders, ignoring the blatant threat to safety that this poses, is obscene. The safety of children, girls, is on the chopping block. And this issue is not unique to one political party.
Much like the same chopping block that these trans people chop their cocks off with. She ruins her whole point. She just starts looking really transphobic.
Both Democrats and Republicans whom I have shared this story with have all been equally disgusted. So I implore you all to take action. With great privilege comes great responsibility.
Damn, Spider-Man quote.
Whether it's
That is Spider-Man, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen,
Uncle Ben said that.
I have just quoted Uncle Ben from Spider-Man.
It's like, okay, now I believe she is 17 now. She's doing like Spider-Man references
Spider-Man
in her trans speech. Yeah.
She does another question. She goes, ladies and gentlemen, that is from the Netflix program Wednesday.
Transgenders to use the single-stall family restrooms or making them use the bathroom which aligns with their biological
Thank you. Thank you.
They cut her off.
Yeah.
Cut her
So
off,
again,
like,
we've
fuck
heard
you.
this story time and time.
I don't know if we need to hear this guy's comment.
Give us
you
5 seconds.
have a woman, okay, that is in a locker room, or a girl, and you have a male that's showering with them because in their imagination, in their head, they say that they're actually a female or they're a woman.
Yep. Hell yeah, brother.
I love that. Okay, I love that guy. It's funny that he's his whole life he's just like, it's just in their imagination.
This is all their imagination. Yeah.
He's like, gay people have conjured up that they imagine they like ass. Oh man.
By the way, I want to make a public apology to Yarmul's because Devin still
haven't. I know. It's been. I've been busy.
This thing has a light inside of it, and Devin just has to like unscrew it, and it will look way better.
Yeah, I just haven't.
There's an outlet right here too. It's pretty crazy.
We can plug it in. I'm gonna do it soon. Thank you, Yarmos, but I just have been busy.
Well, he's been busy plugging in his Sybian. We're supposed to be plugging in.
It's usually where I plug my Sybian in. You know, most podcasts I'm fucking myself throughout the whole thing.
Yeah,
Devin comes down here.
John and I get office chairs, and Devin's been.
You guys don't understand. You guys sit next to me. That's why I need you guys to bring the heat more, because I'm just sitting here like, I'm just.
It's really disturbing. Kind of just jumped it on us.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Hate Watch. Coming out of my ass. Yeah. Well, I think we've done some good work here today.
Yeah.
I think that was a good redo. You know, we canceled out the federal crime.
I still believe that the federal crime episode is much better. I'm okay with you releasing it. I want that to be on record. The only reason it's not coming out is because Devin lives in fear of the FBI. I don't. I'm happy to talk to them. I'm happy to deal with them. If you want to release it, you have my permission. So don't yell at me, people. Yell at Devin.
I'm literally looking out for Joey's safety and well-being. It's insane.
It was your phone that made the call.
Yeah, I know. So you should also feel really bad about that. You could get me in trouble.
Yeah, I think.
You know, I'm gonna rat on you if anything happens. I go, no, I don't know. My friend Joey was drunk and he took my phone from me.
Well, I'm gonna tell them
that's what you did.
Devin's gonna act like he's facing a RICO charge.
Yeah,
I'm gonna act like when the mob got involved with drugs and they just started ratting everybody out. It ruined the mafia.
I'm gonna just tell if the FBI comes to my house and they ask me questions, I'm going to lie to them and say that you tricked me into doing what I did. And that's just the way it's going to go. And you're going to have to deal with the consequences. So
doesn't sound like a very good friend to me.
Yeah.
I'm trying to protect you, my friend.
Yeah.
I am doing extra work for my podcast because I'm worried about you.
Well, I'm a menace, and I don't reciprocate that concern. I'm going to...
Yeah, but... Anyway, I think this was good.
Yeah.
Some good stuff. How you doing? Are you okay, Johnny?
I'm good. I'm just still reeling about this crime.
It is insane. It's really fucking so casual.
We're gonna put on Patreon the fucking us describing.
There's an episode we did right after. We go, what the fuck, Joey? And then we had to do another one. We're like, well, this one has to be the public.
Yeah.
And then that one's it's basically just us chastising Joey
for like 40
Joey's just
minutes.
Joey's calling fake attorneys. He's like, no, it's not. It's no problem here, right?
Yeah. And the attorneys, they weren't fake. They were real attorneys, and they agreed with me. And I will just say, listen,
they're also your family members.
Yeah. I was hammered. I was extremely hammered, and that's why I'm sober right now.
You're going to get hammered in cell block D by some guy's big-ass cock.
You weren't even that drunk when you did it.
I was pretty hammered.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You got really annoyed with that person on the phone, and you just immediately went,
well,
hey, wall.
Yeah. Well, let's not get too into it.
Yeah, whatever.
I want people to go to Patreon.
Yeah, check out the Patreon for the episode where we it'll be out tomorrow.
5 years.
Well, with this, too.
It was
5 years.
That's what we looked up, and that's
5 years.
Yeah, it's...
I'm willing to. I did the crime. I'm willing to do the time.
Well, the funny thing is
no, Johnny.
Yeah,
no. I need you around, bud. Love you. I love you, and I'm not going to let that happen to you.
I kind of want it to happen now. Yeah, I think
you might be the only thing that gets anything through your thick head.
Yeah.
Big stubborn head.
Well, I don't agree with you. I think that probably nothing would have come from this except for a really funny podcast. And now you're cheating the listeners who have been loyal to you. They've been sending you money.
Joey acts like we work for Sirius XM. We have like a huge legal team.
Well, the crazy thing is
handles all that type of shit.
I'll represent myself and I'll pod the whole thing.
It's like
you'll pod the entire trial if you representing.
I'll pod the trial and I'll pod myself owning the FBI on the stand.
Yeah, that's not.
Yeah,
it's wild that he recorded himself doing a crime and then it's just like, nothing.
And then gaslit me the whole night to being like, Devin, you're a fucking pussy.
Yeah, he's like, Devin, you cuck.
You should fucking get me in a lot of trouble.
Yeah,
I'm willing to risk it. I'm willing to take the risk. So I don't see.
Because you're suicidal or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I'm a risk taker.
Joey, do you turn the shower like all the way hot before you get in?
Yeah, I feel like you
like the feeling of it.
Whip yourself in the shower.
Joey like staples himself while he's fucking working.
Yeah,
I cut myself.
Yeah,
are you a cutter?
I'm a cutter. Yeah.
You have like that. Yeah, you seem.
I'm a cutter.
You seem like like an emo person.
I'm an emo cutter kind of guy for sure.
Yeah.
And you guys live in fear and I don't. So it's just.
What are you gonna do? Patreon.com/hatewatchpodcast. This will be out tomorrow, and the Patreon will be out tomorrow too, I think, or at least the next day. Thanks for listening. You guys, any final words? Joey, you're done with your pussy announcements, right? It's enough. It's enough of that. Right?
I don't even want you to keep bringing them up. I did that. I did that as a goof,
and it's done.
And I would always say Joey R. LaFleur on Instagram. If you're a hot chick and you want to have sex, that's what I would say. And
that's what you used to say.
That's what I used to say.
But you don't say that anymore. Say it again.
Joey R. LaFleur.
Yeah, but you don't do that anymore.
I don't tell.
That's done.
I don't do stuff like that.
Why would you?
It's because I did it as a joke, and then some people thought I was being serious about it, and people thought I was being horny and creepy. And I was trying to do a funny joke for your podcast to make it funny, and now I'm being accused of being cum-brained, and that my body works on a cum system where
different cum gets pumped in.
Your body is like a hybrid cum system.
Yeah.
Well, Devan gets cum transfusions. Remember that?
Devan gets you get cum changes, like an oil change in a car.
It helps with knee. The cum transfusions help with my knee pain.
Devan goes to a Valvoline, and then a Mexican guy unplugs
my balls.
Unplugs his ass. And a bunch of cum flies out. The Mexican guy goes, Popo, a little bit more. Okay, turn your car off. And then Devan's cum just spills out of his ass.
I go make it synthetic. Good night. Thank you.